We are awaiting new numbers for delivery numbers from Tesla. Phil LeBeau joins us right now. He's got the expectations on that. Good morning, Phil.
Good morning, Becky. Happy New Year. When we get the Tesla numbers, and again, the expectation is that we will likely get them today based on their track record of when they release their results. But whenever we get the Tesla numbers, the focus will be on, does the company have enough to increase sales year over year? The estimate for the fourth quarter is for 504,000 approximately vehicles to be delivered. That would be an increase of 9% compared to the third quarter, up 4% compared to the fourth quarter of last year, which, by the way, was a record in terms of deliveries for Tesla. But as I mentioned, many people are going to be saying, well, did you deliver as many vehicles, if not more, in 24 compared to 23? In 24, the company delivered just about 1.81 million vehicles. To hit that mark, Tesla would have to deliver essentially 515,000 vehicles. That is not the consensus on the street. That is not what is expected. Still, over 500,000 would be the first time they'd ever hit the 500,000 mark for any quarter. And it also will set up the rest of this year. And the question is, where is Tesla in two markets in particular? First of all, China. We know what's happening in China. There is a report over the last couple of days of the year that their registrations in 24 were up about 7.7%, and that there is some momentum that has been building in the second half of this year. That's partially good news, but the market for EVs is growing faster than, let's say, how their deliveries have been trending when it comes to the Model 3. So there's pressure there for sure on Tesla. And then the other question becomes what happens here in the United States, especially with regard to the EV incentives, the federal EV incentives. Do they roll out a lower priced model as planned in 2024? We know the focus is on autonomous vehicles. The market cap now stands at just under $1.3 trillion as you take a look at shares of Tesla. We know what's happened in the fourth quarter. We know what's really happened since the election of Donald Trump in November. It's been off to the races in anticipation that when it comes to autonomous vehicles in the future, Tesla, because of Elon Musk's relationship with Donald Trump, will benefit there. Also want to point out, guys, take a look at shares of the legacy automakers, Toyota, GM, Ford. We are expecting, with the exception of Ford, which we will get tomorrow, we are expecting today to get the Q4 and full year 2024 deliveries, or sales, we should say. And the sales rate for December, it was a good month, best month of the year. The expectation is 16.5 million as a sales rate. Maybe, if it's high enough, you might see the full year number get above 16 million in total sales. That would be the best since before the pandemic. Lots of news coming out. And again, we expect Tesla likely later this morning based on what they've done historically, but that's not a guarantee.